All right. Happy Monday, everybody. Don't feel like doing a warm-up today. We'll see how poorly that works out. Ooh, God. Happy Monday, Ira. Oh, before I forget. Ooh. Get up, please. There we go. That little period was in the bottom left corner of the screen for a second. Happy National Clean Your Desk Day. God, I could really use some of that. Happy Monday, Cuber. Couldn't we all? Oh, man. I have so many just random napkins on my desk. Almost entirely. No, not almost entirely. I'm pretty sure it's all just from eating excessive amounts of fast food. Oh, God. Thanks, Maji. But luckily, I haven't been eating fast food lately, so my napkin stack is dwindling. Yeah. I've had fast food one time. I would consider pizza fast food. I think it kind of depends on the pizza place, but either way, it's unhealthy. But since the start of the year, I've had pizza once. Very happy about that. Yeah. It's been really nice. I gotta say, though, it's kinda cool being able to take such a non-step in the right direction. I mean, it is definitely a correct move, right? Dropping fast food, but like, it's not like I'm eating particularly healthy. I'm just not eating incredibly unhealthy now. It feels like a silly but substantial change. God damn it. I just had a second run in a row lose to floor 1. it's a step, but the ladder is quite a bit longer. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm almost certainly not getting all the nutrients that I need. I think right now my diet has been mostly consisting of rice and eggs. But I don't know, like when my previous diet was literally just fast food every day. It is a noticeable step up. Hey, Ruler. Happy Monday. Hey, Days PB, let's go. Gotta get all them nutrients. Happy Monday, Jorios. No, for sure. Oh, God! Are you fucking joking me? Bion Meliante, welcome in. Happy Monday. Oh my god, that is... End of Days PB run? Yeah. Depends on the rice, type of rice a bit too. Oh, I'm eating the unhealthy one, of course. But even then, you say it depends on the type of rice. I'm sure you mean depends on the type of rice, like the level of health that I am accomplishing. Better than Taco Bell. What do I eat with rice? Mostly eggs. Occasionally some kind of meat, some kind of protein, but I've been on mostly a rice and egg diet for the last couple weeks. Eventually, I will be expanding that into more healthy options. Oh, also, unrelated, little mini apples and oranges. Just kind of as a snack. Gotta get some vegetables in there. Yeah. To be fair, though, a lack of vegetables isn't really a step down from my fast food. Because I very rarely got any kind of vegetables in my fast food either. Not big into rice, wouldn't know what to eat with it. Pretty much anything. Any kind of meat. One of the classics that my family did when we were growing up was just like frying up some chicken and then like cooking that in cream of mushroom soup and serving that over rice. Very, very simple meal. Quite satisfying, though. Days PB! Oh my god, we escaped floor 1. Yeah, it is good. It's a very simple meal. But it's definitely a comfort food of mine. We escaped Maji. Hopefully, we escape Maji for a long time. Ooh, beautiful. Simple and good is a big win. Yeah, and it doesn't take that long to prepare either. Honestly, it's a... Also, it's really cheap. Simple, good, cheap, easy. Like, short prep time. Short cook time. Only thing that would probably take longer is like... Well, I guess, no. It doesn't really matter how you prepare the chicken. We usually chopped the chicken into, like, chunks. But I suppose you could just serve, like, a whole piece of chicken. Cut it with your fork as you're eating. Yeah, that meal I could probably make in, like, 20 minutes or so. No, simple is such an underrated quality, I feel like. Because one of the easiest ways to fail in your goals is to have them be too complicated. Be too lazy to actually do it. Didn't see I went live? Yes, indeed. Happy Monday, Greek dude. Only been live for like 15 minutes, so not like you missed out too much. Oh, yeah, you got on the server. To be fair, I didn't notice you getting on the server. I rarely do notice when people jump in, though. Really like baking eggs mixed with whatever you have. Like a souffle kind of thing. Hey! Oh my god. Oh no. Thank you for the 5 months, Rogach. And at tier 3 too. What a legend. Oh man. No. Absolutely don't apologize. Besides, just a floor 3. We'll get back there, like, instantly. Now that I've beaten floor 0 through 2 today, surely I never fail anything here again. I am reacclimated to the tower. Boink. totally not jinxing it right now. What is there to jinx? Why would I choose to fail anything on 0 through 2 anymore? Wrap it up, today's PB staying. Oh no. God, I hope not. Wait a minute, I failed the bug slide, didn't I? Got distracted on my little tight turnaround on the dirt. Didn't necessarily fail it. Well, I guess I did make it across. I just didn't actually stop afterward. Can't try floor 0 now. Oof. I feel ya. Boink, boink. Sploosh. Didn't extend it to the landing enough. Yeah. That's one way of putting it.
Oh my Lanta, it's been a hot minute. PB, what the heck is that glitched up there?
Thank you for the 16 months. Happy Monday, 410. Did you ask if the PB is glitched? Like the 1670? Because no, that is a real PB. Like literally 3 jumps away now from 16. So happy. Second time I got to those planets too. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I've been to 15 now twice. 2 times total, and both times made it to the planets. Yeah, super amazing. Wait, when? The other time was, what was it? October 27th, I think? But yeah, that was the first time. Super! But yeah, we are cooking with gas now. Also, one of the things that was causing me a lot of trouble was the Ice 360. Ice 360 was Super! Yeah, Ice 360 was causing me trouble again. So that's what that does. Yeah. But yeah, it turns out that the secret was I was not holding brake long enough during my 360 attempts. Slightly longer brake hold, bringing my car further left, gives me a much better angle and like entry into the Ice 360. So glad I added that for you back in the day. Yeah, absolutely. It's a very fun alert. Hey, Days PB. What if that alert happened right after I fell very far? I have people had that do that alert for me when I'm on Floor Gang. Yeah, I don't know how hilarious I find it when that happens after I fail like a... Well... I mean, I do feel pretty tilted when I... God damn it. Really?
Emotional damage.
Thanks. Oh, man. No, like I was saying, though, I do feel pretty tilted when I fail, like, an 11 and go down to Floor Gang. So I probably would be a little annoyed if a super got redeemed, like, after falling down the hole or something. But nowadays, technically, like, I don't often get a run that's close to my PB. So logically, I probably shouldn't be getting upset about any of these redeems. I guess I'll have to just tell my rage to remain logical from now on. Emotional damage is apt. Frankie is happy times to you. Yeah, no, 100%. Emotional damage actually feels like a suitable... Fuck off, Maji. Oh, man.
Emotional damage.
Thanks. Hey, Zayons. Happy Monday. Thank you for the good luck. Man. I'm gonna go lurk mode. Feel like this is bad luck. This bad luck is your mojo. Oh no, absolutely not. But have a good lurk. Cheers.
Drink water. Become
Man. That redemption. Whew. Aw, shit. Cuber's praying. Blairy Cleric, welcome in. Happy Monday. On a tower map, it's hard to know which chatters are good luck. All of you are good luck until you become very bad luck. There's no cooldown for Bit Hydrate. True. Although there is a minor cooldown. if you think about the fact that the redemption lasts for like a long time, like voice line wise, I guess they all show up in chat as someone redeemed hydrate. Under 8, your good luck. Above 8, your distraction. Ooh. Too bad it wasn't Rally Car for that climb. Is Rally better? I feel like for that climb in particular, it's not really too bad either way. Rally can naturally climb some walls. Oh. Funky. I feel like Stadium Car acts by the Pokemon realm of logic with ledges. Probably would get up there instantly. That does sound pretty nice, but... Man. Oh, dang. Like, just now? Super cool. Damn. Oh, yeah. We were just talking about that one plastic ramp on floor 1. Yeah, congrats to Chris, though. That's awesome. Doesn't surprise me. Rally Car wouldn't get very far on this. Yeah, Rally and Snow Car don't make it past the first jump. And trust me, I've tried. I don't remember which car it was, but somebody suggested... I think it was Snow Car? Snow Car has, like, really high backwards acceleration or something. But even with that, it didn't work. It just had, like, a max cap on the backward speed. Just got you an idea for an interesting idea for a plug-in assisted map. Deep dip style, but you can switch between cars. Oh, okay. Like there's a plug-in that lets you use a like command, like a short, like a hotkey to switch cars. I could assign a button and be like, okay, now I want to be rally car. That seems interesting. Looks like it's worse than Stadium and everything. Doesn't it have like sharper turns or something? God damn it. Happy Monday, Reuter. I hate plastic. Like, obviously, the main problem there was my lack of setup on Messy. But the fact that my car was, like, wobbling on the plastic, and then instead of bouncing up, it decided to stop wobbling. It's so dumb. Boink. All right. Time to get an actual good run. What was Day's PB again? A really botched Tony attempt. It's insane, trust. Yeah. Just insane for the wrong reasons. Boink. Okie dokie. All the odd things today on the car. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, God. Love plastic items. They always work and never bounce you in unexpected ways. Yeah. Man. It's so odd to me how I have mornings like this. With as long as I've been playing this map, it's crazy that I can still get stuck on these floors. Underestimate them a bit sometimes. Almost certainly. It wouldn't surprise me if that was the problem. I just expect nothing to be able to go wrong and then don't actually pay enough attention. a very easy trap. Yeah, complacency is a killer. Absolutely. Is it though? These tricks each are quite a handful. Many did not make it past them. Oh, many people didn't make it past these jumps in general. Yeah, but my point is really just that I have done these jumps like literally tens of thousands of times at this point. And spent thousands of hours just on these lower floors. Not thousands of hours. Probably 1,000 hours on the first floors in the map. I think complacency really is the main thing stopping me. Hey, Bonky. Happy Monday. Good thing you're here. You're here just in time for the day's PB. Never underestimate floor 1 ice slide. God damn it! Oh my god, why? Oh. God, I don't understand. Like, I don't know what happened with the inputs there. Alright. I'll be right back. All right. Welcome in, Delirian. Happy Monday. Oh, man. And happy Monday, Andy Saurus. Thanks for the 200 bits. Man. Wild to me that I can go 40 minutes and not get to floor 5. Happy Monday, although you're just out of surgery and don't know yet if it was a success. At least you got my stream to comfort you. Yeah, absolutely. Happy to take your mind off of it. Crossing my fingers for you. The fact that you're typing in chat post-surgery at the very least means it could have gone worse. Finding out tomorrow. Okay, cool. I mean, I don't know what kind of surgery it was. Maybe it was like a dental thing or something. Did you have to go under? That always scares me. Like, the idea of anesthesia. Oh, gotcha. Third time's a charm. Oh god, I hope not. Second time's a charm, surely. Already used to those. I don't know what's scarier to me, though. The anesthesia that knocks you out like a light, and then you wake up having had surgery done on you. Or the kind where, like, it numbs you, but you're still fully aware. And fully, like, conscious of everything going on. Fully aware scares you more. Yeah, I mean, at that point, you actually have to, like, be conscious of the surgery for sure. Alright, fuck off, Tony. God damn it. Oh. Accidentally put another gallbladder into you instead of removing yours. Oh, man. I feel like anesthesia would be comforting. Just it being done without having to worry. Freaked out about getting glands removed while awake. No, for sure. I think for the most part, isn't that used for, isn't that like a brain surgery thing? Get so much anxiety not moving. Oh, yeah, yeah. Although I think they probably would have restraints on you anyway, to make sure you're not moving, since it's a really dangerous thing for a patient to be moving during a surgery like that. Equal to today's PB. I would say it technically is slightly better than the day's PB. God, this jump is so dumb. Just keep getting PVs until you finish the map. That's the idea, isn't it? Ooh, jeez. If only it were that simple. I mean, technically, if I do just follow those steps, it'll all work out in the end. You'd freak out way more with just local anesthesia. Yeah. I had exactly the same thing for when I got my wisdom teeth removed. Hey, Havran, welcome in. Happy Monday. That was... If I was a more squeamish person, it would have been completely mortifying. I just remember, like, they were constantly sucking, like, blood out of my mouth because they had to, like, cut open the spot where my wisdom teeth were, and they used, like, a tool to break the tooth apart in my mouth, and they were just removing chunks of tooth from me. Oh, God. So gross. Hey, Raderick. Happy Monday. Also had 2 septum correction surgeries. The first was when you were 11, when a guy broke your nose. Second was when you were an adult to improve your breathing and smelling. Best decision ever. To this day, you can still breathe freely and smell things very well. Sometimes too much. It wasn't until I started dating my girlfriend that I realized, like, how good of a sense of smell I have. We'll just be lying in bed, and I will just all of a sudden smell something from, like, across the apartment. And it'll make it so I am incapable of sleeping. And I'm like, you smell that? And she has no idea what I'm talking about. Hey, Ilva. Happy 2026. How was your New Year's? Haven't smelled anything for over a decade. That seems like a problem. All your life you weren't able to breathe at night without spray, and even then you'd wake up suffocating. Had to wait till 18 though. You're 21 now, going on 22. Dang. You know, that would suck. I can't imagine not being able to breathe at night. Wanted to join the fun in climbing just to realize your club access ran out. Ooh. Damn. I still got a good 5 months left on mine. Question out of curiosity. Have I kept track of the time between PBs after, say, floor 10? And how they've evolved as I climb? No. Unfortunately, I haven't. I should really figure out, like, when I got my PBs. That'd be a good idea. I think I can usually tell because I have PB clips. And the clips are dated. But since I got to like 11 or 12, I think it's been a month or so. Like, it's definitely slowed down. Once you lose a sense for long enough, you don't notice a lot anymore. Still kind of a shame though, because smell is like really heavily associated with taste. You can smell fun. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, Annalata. Almost reeks like a new PV. 07 Greek dude. Speaking of new PB, Days PB! No, I hit floor 8 at just over 100 days in. True. Happy Monday, Tolly. Hot damn indeed. I made it back. No, that is a sick PB that I've got. Really happy with that one. Super! No, that was such a cool PB though. Like the way that it fell. Probably one of my favorite recoveries that I've made. PB was a nice Christmas gift. True. Got to shave for Christmas. Actually, you missed a PB then. Yeah, I had a PB from, I believe, October 27th. That was basically the same PB, but like 2 planets earlier. Boink. Shaving for Christmas is very nice. True. What did the pizza topping say when it fell off the pizza? Olive? Happy Monday, Nard Alexios. Don't know about that joke. I feel very dumb for not getting it. There's got to be some kind of pun there. Your health clearly was too bad during that period if you missed a whole floor PB. Oh, I'll live. Okay. I gotcha. Hey, Colty. Happy Monday. But yeah, I made it to the planets back in October for my first 15. And I failed to jump over to the 3rd planet. Whereas this time I failed to jump out of the 5th planet. So like 2.5 extra successful jumps. Or 2.5 jumps further than I was before. Try giving it a shot for an hour or so. Yeah, sounds good. Grandfather's watching Mobile Suit Gundam in the background. So by proxy, you're also enjoying it. Man, it's been a long time since I watched any Gundam. I think the last thing that I watched was a little bit of the Witch from Mercury. Currently hunting Deep Dip 1 many checkpoints. Trying to go for world record. Good luck, Colty. PB's a minute behind world record and it's very improvable. Yeah, you got this. Do you know how many respawns your PB had? This was the only way you were gonna watch it? Oh, Mobile Suit Gundam. Yeah, I mean, feels pretty dense. Not a big fan of mecha anime. I mean, I wasn't either, but then I watched Attack on Titan. Around 10 respawns. Yeah, 10 respawns could make up a minute. Do you know if your copium was better? Okay. Answered my question before I said it. No respawn timer is 2 minutes ahead of world record. Yeah, seems like you got plenty of time then. Imagine playing the mini checkpoint version and accidentally just doing Deep Dip 2 without respawning. I mean, this is Deep Dip 1 we're talking about, but yeah. That would be annoying. Playing a checkpoint version and beating it without respawns. Bad timing with me on Days PV and all. Going to bed? Good luck. Alright, sounds good. Have a good night. I will talk to you later, Jorios. You would love to get a no respawn run. I mean, it would definitely boost your confidence, right? Whack! Happy Monday, Jan. Unrelated, but what's the average concurrent views per stream? It's been going around between like 30 and 40 right lately. Also, happy Monday, Zorkel. Where would I rate 6 in terms of difficulty? It's the first major difficulty spike, I would say. The way that I always described it is that 0 to 5 are the quote-unquote easy floors of Deep Dip 2. They're not easy, but for the difficulty of Deep Dip 2, they're easy. And then I would say 7 to 10 are like the medium floors, 11 and up are the hard floors. And happy Monday, Super Pokemon. Full risking every jump on many checkpoints, so a no respawn run would be sick. Yeah, that would be insane. Yeah, it's I think close to 20,000 or more. I don't know. Let me check real quick. Deep Dip 2 stats. Players 31,000. Yeah. Apparently 200 players playing right. No, 4 players currently climbing. Yeah, that literally puts you in the top 1%. Are you fucking joking me? Could be worse, absolutely, but it's just so stupid. That should have made it. Oh, God. Victory through adversity. True. Back on main tower, forgetting to unbind respawn. Well, that's lesson number 1 in deep dipping. Oh yeah, that 30,000 doesn't count console players. But I guess at the same time, the 300 ranking doesn't include console players either. Quack. Like how Bennett Foddy, you just had a text box pop up that gave you these tips. Like, don't forget to unbind your main reset key. That is a nice tip. Happy Monday, Iron Dragon. Welcome in. Quack 2, now with more Quack per tower. You've done 0 to 5 individually without checkpoints. And when you scouted floor 6, you were like, this is going to be difficult. Yeah, for sure. To give you an idea, I mostly did floor 0 to 5 on the main tower without any, like, practice resources. Like, there were a couple things that I did. I went on to many checkpoints specifically to learn, like, the first jump of 2 and the turtle. And once I got the ice slide for the first time, I practiced that a bit on many checkpoints. But most of the stuff on floor, or on floor 0 to 5, I did on my own. Like, raw dogged it. Once I got to floor 6, I said, hell no. I am not climbing to floor 6 for every single attempt at that. I feel like the target audience for deep dip maps already knows that. Yeah, that's probably true. Fucking hell! Oh, why? Ugh. Oh my god, are you kidding? Are you joking me? Okay. Oh my god, I missed. God, I hate the zigzag. I'm pretty good at it now, but now it just makes me hate it more when I fail it. Boink. Oh, man. I don't know. Oh, God. Fucking Maji. Oh. That goddamn jump has gotten me like 3 times today. Am I playing on a server on the campaign? Obviously server. Yeah. I'm always playing on the server for what it's worth, but the fact that you can see other people driving on the map Yeah, I just saw another car. For sure. When I initially played, I accidentally started on the campaign because I didn't know any better. Do the sector run, skip it. On many checkpoints, you one-shot to floor 3 every run. Now you struggle getting to floor 1 ice slide. I mean, there's definitely a mindset aspect of it, for sure. All right. Man, zigzag is still annoying me right now. Thought that red booster had a reactor as well. Oh no. God, that is such a garbage jump. The worst part about it is I know I shouldn't get upset about it, because it's literally like 2 minutes into the map. But it annoys me to no end that I have to play all of floor 0 and floor 1 again, because that stupid map doesn't have good, like, physics, or that stupid jump. That is not designed to be bounced off of. Why wasn't it possible at the beginning for people to go into the replay to practice higher floors? It was. It's the honor system. There is nothing you can do to stop people from practicing anything on a map using the replay editor. You just have to trust that people aren't doing it. Also, the reason why, like, the game requires you, or the competition required you to stream your attempts or whatever. Happy Monday, Dono. Welcome in. Let's be honest, dicks are not pretty, boobs are pretty though. Mahaji KR5 validation clip. Okay then. That's a quote. Yes, that is the nature of a quote super Pokemon. Some dedication and honor right there. Yeah, I mean, everyone is in the competition to have fun. And as much as it's kind of a weird thing because, like, I like to think that we'd be able to sniff out somebody who is using Replay Editor based off of quick improvements. I don't know that if that would work though, right? I suppose. Well, the problem is, like, he is a magician with plugins, that's true. Although if people know that that exists, anyone could always use some method of cheating, right? Like if you just uninstall the plugin before you go into the replay editor, won't trigger it anymore, right? Play on an alt account or on a separate PC, doesn't trigger it anymore. Like maybe there's some way that you'd be able to like look at the IP address or something, but then you just get people who are like, okay, then I'll use a VPN. Yeah, but I have the plugin installed, and when I go into the replay editor, it doesn't even activate the plugin for the replay editor. There is no green timer. I'm not on an official map, so it doesn't do anything. System might not even require a plugin. Just need a media tracker trigger that fills the map, and that's all vanilla mechanics. How would the media tracker thing work, though? Like, is there a way to have it on replay editor where if you spawn somewhere, it seems kind of tricky. Would it specifically be looking for the main like race timer being 0? Just your car is not at the start at 0? Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? No! All the way off the platform? Oh, I'm getting so fucking distracted. God damn it. Ah. Anyway. It would have to be, like, specifically equals 0, not just too low. Because if we're making it, like, part of the main map itself... Again, okay. Well, whatever you say, Delirian. But yeah, it would need to be specifically time equals 0. You can't have it like, if time was very low, or like lower than you would expect to be at that part of the map, time less than 2 seconds. I guess so. Is there some, like, workaround if time equals 0? Is it only checking if you're moving through the media trigger, or is it, like, if you're there at all? If it's at the start of the map, it also triggers. Now that'd be kind of cool, though. I wouldn't mind if there was some kind of media thing or whatever that made it impossible to practice on the main map with replay editor. You'd have to play replay editor on the subsequent checkpoint versions that got released after the competition was over. Good idea. My main problem is if it's improperly, like, implemented. And if there ends up becoming a way where you might accidentally trigger it. But if it is specific to your timer being low enough, and you can't even reach the triggers with that high of a timer, or with that low of a timer naturally. Makes sense. Could probably exclude the first few jumps. I mean, that's true. To be fair, you could probably exclude the entirety of the floor gang. God damn it, fucking plastic. Because realistically, as soon as Deep Dip 3 gets released, the top people will have cleared the first floor, the bottom floor, within like probably 20 minutes or less. Then the people find a special cut that you didn't account for and get a black screen. That was the thing that was worrying me, but if it's like, oh, if you're here within, like, with your timer being less than 2 seconds, then you get a black screen. That's why I was saying if it's physically impossible to reach the triggers with the time, aside from using, like, Replay Editor and spawning yourself there, real problems would be if it's a pace lock on the main route. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't want it to be a high time, saying like, oh, if you reach floor 1 or whatever in under 30 seconds, like, then black out. It should just be the absurd, like, under 5 seconds, under 2 seconds kind of thing. Should probably work. Yeah. I mean, it would be really easy to test, right? You would just have to try to do that same thing with Deep Dip 2. Could be a good idea to test. Yeah. I mean, all you'd have to do is put like a trigger at the start of floor 1 or something. And then both drive to floor 1 and, like, normally, and spawn yourself up there. But no, that seems like a really good idea. For competitive integrity, anyway. Be very good for making sure no one is practicing what we don't want them to practice. Yeah. The only problem is that people can still practice what you don't want them to practice if they just cam 7 up, look at the orientation of blocks, and then just recreate it in editor. That is a thing people can do. Like, as much complication as you want to add into this to make sure that people aren't cheating, people will always find a way to cheat. You can make it harder, for sure, but, like, yeah, I do think it's a good idea to make it so that people can't use the replay editor for the actual map to practice, though. At the very least, like, that would be a good idea. Because it's really hard to recreate, like, lighting and stuff. If it makes it more work, it's gonna deter people from doing it somewhat. Yeah. No, absolutely. Cheating in a way that causes like, or that takes like 0 work. A lot more appealing than recreating the map from scratch in order to cheat. Replay editor is much more broken. In what way? To be fair, for the top players, if they would be cheating, just another hurdle wouldn't stop that. No, that's true. Still need all the skill and the practice and the eye to see things. In terms of being able to practice. Oh, you mean like not being able to place your car at specific angles when you're spawning? No, I do think for, especially for like the top level players, it does kind of reach like a gray area where it's hard to tell. Like, how often are they allowed to first try things and just be good at the game versus having practiced it beforehand? Like, they have the best intuition on it anyway. So if they happen to get lucky and first try a trick, not gonna be very suspicious. Not to say anything bad about me, but I got tons of practice on Deep Dip 2. Doesn't make you favorite for the next tower even with practice tools. Oh, no. Why? I don't know why anyone would think that I would be the favorite for the next tower. Oh, no, what am I doing? No, if I stand a chance, it's as an underdog. No one's gonna put me and Bren and Have in the same room and be like, these are equal. Hey, Green Freak. Happy Monday. And happy Monday, Doric. How am I doing? Not too bad. How are you? Doing a lot better now because my runs are like significantly better than they were like earlier. Suckiest sucker in tack. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Cheers. I think I'm a favorite to finish the next tower, but maybe not as the first person to do so. Oh no, 100%. Like, I will finish the next one. But I was mostly talking about, like, for the competition. Glad to hear you're decent as well. Nice. Got very good at the specific tricks that Deep Dip 2 has. Yeah. also didn't say that about Sammy during the previous khakis, and now look at how his last khaki went. I don't know. I feel like that's not exactly equal. Sammy is just such an amazing player. He picked up the game crazy fast. Server still up, or does the plugin show anyone who's playing? Nope, these are all people that are actually on the server with me. Yeah, Hobbs up there on floor 9 right now. Ilva's on floor gang. Oh, jeez. We are, in fact, all playing on the same server. Boink. You're mostly chatting, just keep getting distracted. Same. Oh, God. Oh, what is that? Such an early exit on that quack. God damn it. True, but I don't have to keep alt-tabbing. Not wrong there, yeah. Oh well. Could have been a worse fall. Just have to do 6 again. Beautiful hole. Wanted to join up with Hav. What are we talking about? Climbing back up to... Getting back up to 16? Is that what you mean? Because yeah, of course. Of course I want to get to 16. Oh, he's right behind me. Oh, that's what you mean. I wanted to literally join up with Hav because he's on 6 with me. Yes, of course. That's why I failed Quack. Man, I'm so slow sometimes. Better to join Hav than you. Oh, man. I'll be joining you before too long. Don't you worry. Just give me like 2.5 more hours. Whack! You won't be on in 2.5 hours? Me neither, to be fair, because I need to go to the gym. But I could be on in an hour and a half. So this could be a 2-hour run. Days floor. True. Blech. Man, if I can just get the pipes down, the era of 8 equals 11 might be incoming. Beautiful. Tying my day's PB. Day's PB, let's fucking go. Boink, boink, sploosh. Oh, 07 Hav. Freaking zigzag. Oh, man. What a message. Oh. Hey, Freckle. Thank you for the raid. Happy Monday. The huge raid coinciding with my day's PB. Hope your stream went well. Floor 8. Let's go. And happy Monday, La Felix. Did the Maji Cup? Nice. Sounds like fun. Nax's new RPG. Is there a specific theme around that one? Oh, you know what's kind of weird? You rated, but normally like in OBS it has big gross rectangles around your name saying like message from Raider. Doesn't show it here. Called Manta. It's kind of got a rustic vibe. Interesting. I feel like for me, Manta would instantly make me think of a sea kind of vibe. I think there's a Mario Kart level where you go on Manta rays, isn't there? One of your favorite roller coasters in SeaWorld Orlando? Okay. Roller coasters are also a cool theme for a Trackmania RPG map. Though, to be fair, I think when I think of a roller coaster, my brain instantly goes to what would hopefully be a press forward map. Don't want to have to try to steer a roller coaster. Gross. That was a disgusting jump. Hav didn't overtake you. Very nice. Going on a plane later today, so you're gonna be bored. Man, it feels like it's been a while since I've been on a plane. The last time I went, though, they had a lot of anime that I could watch. Just included in the flight. And I've heard that it's getting even better. With some, like... Oh god, what am I doing? I fucking missed the hole! Oh... God damn it. Alright, have a good one, Freckle. Happy Monday, Mace. Oh. Did I just have a brain fart? I think I was just not paying attention because I was fucking talking to people. Oh. God, I just feel so dumb sometimes. Don't think you've seen me fail there. Usually really good at the turtle parts. I just wasn't thinking about it. Oh, man. I don't know. Some fails that confuse you to no end. I don't know. I don't think that was one of them. That one was pretty obvious what the problem was. I wasn't actually paying attention. It was complacency again. Confusion comes from why. I was chatting too much. Still not a confusion. I guess you can always ask why about everything, though. Why was I chatting too much? I don't know. Didn't just press forward over the gap. I don't know. I think for some reason my brain switched directions. I thought like, oh, I have the wrong tire forward or whatever. Adjusted accordingly and screwed it up perfectly. Play the tower long enough, you will see most fails sub floor 14 or so. True. Gross. No, that was strange though. Not very often that I get something like so perfectly wrong. That was exactly mistimed. If my car was just wobbling exactly the other way, it would have been the perfect gap jump or gap like turtle. I don't know how I timed it in such a way where I was exactly having my right tire go down on that gap. Way the car moved, it looked like I was intending to fall into the gap. Basically, yeah. No, I agree. I feel like there was intentionality to my turtle. It just so happened that the intentionality ended up making me fall into the gap. Me and Hob just wanted to hold hands again, clearly. Of course. I was just trying to make the gap a little bit less again. Why not throw away your day's PV? On floor 8 of all things. So humble. That's me. I'm the most humblest. Getting lonely up there. Yeah, let's use that excuse. Needed to come back down for oxygen because of how thin the air is up there. Many checkpoints broke you. You're risking way too much. I'm surprised that I've never had that problem. Reminds you of Spammy and Yuki trying to climb the towers together. It's a fun way to do it. It would never work for me because I get too nervous, but... God fucking damn it. How about you don't? Maybe think about the time when you're redeeming... I don't feel like fucking hydrating when I'm tilted out of my mind over a stupid series of fails. It's obvious that I'm tilted right now. I don't want to... Like, I don't want people redeeming stuff right now. Man. Map has been so annoying today. This month, actually, it's been so bad. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if that makes it better. I guess it would make it better. If I'm in the middle of climbing floor 6, like... What other time? Sure looked like a bunch of 07s from everyone in chat and then a hydrate redeem. Which does not feel like you were a little behind. Seemed intentional, but... Whatever. I'll trust you. Take you at your word. January is the Monday of the year. Just have to get through it. Tuesday's always better. Not intentional, promise. Alright. Hi, Ilva. Are you fucking kidding me? Man. No, this is kind of depressing, though. I don't want to just chalk up January as a bad month. But, like, I have noticed a strict decline in the amount of runs that we get past 7. Like, way more early floor fails this year. Like, I completely forgot how to do floor 0 to 5. I mean, I haven't been on high floors either, though. Like, the month's PB is getting to the roof slide on 11 twice. I haven't even made it to 12 yet. It has just all around been rough this month. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't do anything to beat myself up over it. Just gotta keep trying, but it does kind of suck. But it's all good, though, because this run's going to 11. Right, I failed the ice slide. Boink. my god, Tony! I was so slow there. I don't know what I was doing. At least it saved this time. I think it's the first time that I've actually not floor ganged off Tony today. Happy Monday, Seagull. You bet 2026 will be the year that I beat this map? Oh, absolutely. There is no shot that I don't beat one more floor. Oh, man. That would be so wild to me if somehow I didn't beat just one more floor over the course of an entire year. I mean, based off of this month, I guess don't put it past it, but surely it would be so heartbreaking, right? Bren predicted 2K hours, if you remember correctly. Happy Monday, Kurt. Yeah, I mean, hours of attempts getting 16. If I get 16 in the next 10 hours, that would put me there. And then surprise, I get married, get triplets. Doesn't have the energy for deep dipping anymore. Man, how did he predict the future? Crazy. Hey Larry, happy Monday. Happy Kiss a Ginger Day. Well, I know who created that holiday. Climbing the tower of sleep deprivation. To be fair, I do a pretty good job of keeping myself sleep deprived anyway. Was I rated by Virtual the other day? I was, yeah. Super cool. I think that was the third time now. I think this last time might have been one of the most manageable. And I think it's because this time when he raided me, it was during a day where I didn't have my webcam on. Doesn't need children to skip hours of sleep. True. But yeah, I didn't have my webcam on. I was still talking to chat and all that. But yeah, it was a very good day of streaming though. I very much enjoyed all of the conversations I got to have with random people that came over during the raid. Not that I know of. I do remember hearing him say something around the lines of me proving him wrong about that and making him eat his words or something. But I think that was the closest. Falling asleep while dipping, time to head out. Alright, fair enough. Thanks for the good luck, Gilba. Have a good night. How boring. I don't know. I'm not really expecting anything from him. The fact that he has spoken about me on stream several times and rated me several times is already more than enough. It's still so crazy. Just like being rated and recognized by the person that got me into Trackmania. Sir Fajugaloo. That's what I need, a knighthood. Happy Monday, Moem Stripes. I'll just have to get myself in contact with the royal family once I'm officially a Deep Dip 2 finisher. Surely they'll grant me an audience. They'll contact me, of course. You can name a chess move after me, where you keep playing no matter what and then suddenly win. Whack! The chess move where you keep your opponent just barely out of a stalemate for like 2 years. That is a long chess game. You were 10 minutes from Birmingham Palace. You can put in a good word for me. Nice. Endurance chess. Oh, man. Is that one? No. Buckingham. Buckingham. Eh, it's all the same. They're both pork-related cities. Genuinely would not understand someone from Birmingham. To be fair, I don't know how much I understand anyone. English accents are kind of weird sometimes. Oh my god. No, stop! Ugh. And it's going fucking backwards. God damn it. It could have at least let me recovered. That's so stupid. Ugh. what's happening today. I don't know. That's relatively normal dumb loop shenanigans. I don't know. I'm less unhappy with that one. At least I got to fucking 7 there. Getting our bad luck out of the way and prep for the god run that gets to fin out of nowhere. That really would be out of nowhere if it happened right now. Happy Monday, Nath. I am happy getting back to 7. At least compared to my runs, like... Just so bad. Huh. Now here's something that I just thought about. I was playing significantly better, it felt like, last year. And what's one change that I... Fuck you, Maji. Oh my god! That fucking jump! Oh. That has happened like 4 fucking times today. God damn it. Anyway, before I got distracted by the most stupid fucking jump on the map, aside from the last jump of 1. Worst floor? Yeah, by a long shot. Oh, man. Before I got distracted, my point was, I haven't been drinking caffeine. One of the things that I dropped was like soda, but I included like energy drinks in that. So I haven't had caffeine pretty much all year. Like maybe once or twice, like off stream, but very minimal caffeine compared to what I had been drinking. I'm surprisingly not getting headaches, but I think that's because I've been drinking more water. I do feel more focused though when I drink caffeine. I've found myself like very zoned out during this year's streams. When I'm climbing randomly, my eyes feel like they're glazing over. And maybe that's a result of the lack of caffeine. The lack of caffeine combined with the sleep deprivation. Like, I think I went to sleep last night around 2 or 3 in the morning. And then had to wake up at like 7:30. And normally I Band-Aid fix that with caffeine. One of those is not like the other. What are we talking about? Like, I'm definitely not saying caffeine is the intended solution, but it sure helps. Intended solution would be get enough sleep. Exactly. I just have this problem of, we were talking about this, I think, last week, but 24-hour day schedule doesn't work very well for me. Because everyone says, like, oh yeah, be awake for 16, sleep for 8. But I just like being awake for 18 to 20 hours. So if we had a 26-hour to 28-hour sleep schedule, or a day schedule, it would work significantly better for me. You've never celebrated Thanksgiving? Don't do it over here. Been invited by a good friend to spend Thanksgiving over in the States. Should you... anything you should do / prep? Assuming World War III is not going on by November. I don't think there's anything you need to do or prep. It's not really like the gift giving kind of thing. Thanksgiving is mostly just a bunch of family and friends hanging out and eating way too much food. But even that is optional. Bring more food, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that could be a fun twist. You could prepare a comfort food, because that's really what Thanksgiving's all about. Eating comfort foods. Mashed potatoes and gravy. A lot of people like cranberry sauce. Turkey, obviously, is the main course. Problems travel, because you're flying from the UK. Yeah, I mean, I assumed that you would probably be getting the ingredients and preparing the meal here. Like, around the time of the Thanksgiving gathering. But honestly, not even necessary. You can just sit back, enjoy, and like soak in the Thanksgiving vibes. bring over real chocolate and biscuits from the UK. Oh, you mean like how you mean like, because American milk chocolate, I've heard people compare it to like vomit. Now that could be interesting. I mean, that is one of my favorite traditions when like any of my family goes out of country and travels. They always come back with a bunch of traditional snacks from the country, and we just munch on that. America does so many things better than us, but British chocolate slaps, not even close. Now that'd be interesting. I don't know if I've ever had British chocolate. I don't think I have. I think I would have known. Guess that's a reason to go to the UK. Oh man, that kind of reminds me. So I watched The Mentalist like last month for the first time. I think it was last month, around there. Bring me some Cadbury chocolates over. Nice. It takes place mostly in California over the course of the show, though. In like I think it was late 2000s, early 2010s maybe. But the guy, like the main character, goes into everyone's house, and the first thing that he usually does is fix himself a cup of tea. And it was just incredibly surprising to me. It feels like every single murder victim or their family always had tea at home. And I feel like that's just not a very American thing. Kind of makes me wonder if that show was sponsored by some kind of tea company. I don't remember any product placement. But maybe that's a sign of really good product placement. So many good shows, not enough time. True. I'm so excited. Frieren and Oshinoko are starting back up again. For the first time in your life, you're watching anime. Shmaniel, among others, recommended Attack on Titan, and it's amazing. Yeah, Attack on Titan is really good. Tea is just that good. Perfect beverage for murdering, calms the soul. Frieren starting back up? Yeah. I think it's this week. Well, you're welcome, Tack. Let me just double check. I'm gonna... Frieren, where does it say? 4 days from now, yeah, January 16th. Isn't that crazy? So soon. All I remembered was that the day started with a 1. No, I'm very excited about that though. Frieren is so good. Good light intro to anime if it would be your second one. Attack on Titan. Or Frieren. I like Frieren, but it feels like it's also a little harder to recommend. Second half was a lot more traditional, like shonen kind of battle anime vibe, but it's definitely not bad. It's just differently paced, which might actually make it better for someone's early anime experience, since they're not used to like high-paced all the time shonen action. So more Frieren, exactly. Happy Monday, Kittlebite. Welcome in. More Frieren on Friday. Oh god. No dead turtle. Hey, Binsky. Happy Monday. Good thing that flip made it all the way around. I think that was pretty much good, like no matter what. The position that I fell in, I was either going to flip all the way around or I was going to turtle and be able to get my car back up right. Sploosh. Quack. Now another one, if you're specifically looking for like a shonen battle anime, obviously Hunter x Hunter is always good, but from the recent ones, Jujutsu Kaisen is very, very good. That's another like easy recommend. It's way more traditional, yes. But it does it very well. I did have a little bit of trouble getting through season 1. Less easy for a newbie than Frieren? Probably. I don't know. Season 2 was just so good. Your first anime was Bungo Stray Dogs. Low-key confused how that happened. That is... yeah, that is a weird one to have as your first anime. I think I'm like a season and a half or like maybe 2 seasons into that. Man, it feels really weird for me having Death Note and Goblin Slayer put into the same proximity like that. But For me, I think my recommendation for you is Psychopaths. Psychopaths is another darker, semi-edgy, like, very good show. Already watched it? Oh, okay. Never mind then. Oof. Had no idea where to go after that one. Yeah, that one's a bit of an oddity for sure. What the hell was that? Oh! Oh my god. All right. Fuck Deep Dip for today. Oh, man. What a garbage day of climbing. I'm just glad I had good company for it. All right. Man. Yeah. Day could have gone significantly better, that's for sure. Have anger to fuel my gym session. Yeah, surely. Well, it's Monday, that's for sure. Alright, see you all tomorrow. Can only go up, right? Thank you for the follow, Kittlebyte. Talk to you later. Alright. Thank you for the recommendation. Just check their ratings on IMDb. Hunter x Hunter, super high up. Absolutely. Such a good one. Alright, peace everybody. Next time better. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Alright, bye.